How is the HEW universe doing? I am Bulldog, and welcome back to the reaction video. And today we're going to be reacting to Roscoe Recap, trademark, number 1, Peppa's Whistling Problems. And so anyway, Roscoe has actually messaged me a lot of stuff about this, and we talked about this. He is trying to do something different, and he wants to see what you guys, the Lamination and the HEW universe, think about it. Because he doesn't want to do YTPs of Peppa all forever. He wants to try other stuff, like he's tried gaming videos, and now he's trying something else, and we want you to support him. Because in a little bit, there will be a Roscoe poster right there that you guys will be, I'll be promoting him. I'll be promoting him every day. But anyway, before this video begins, if you have any reaction requests to give to me, put it down in the comments. If you have, and your reaction request will be put in the link in the description of the reaction to the playlist. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe because we are on the road to 11,000 subscribers. Also, I'm just here to excite. I'm excited. Roscoe has messaged me a bunch about this, and it's gonna be neat. So anyway, you are here for the reaction. How long is this going on? 1 minute and 10 seconds. I'm very surprised if you stayed along the whole time. But anyway, let's begin. I should make my face get a little bigger. There we go. Roscoe Recap. Number 1. Peppa Can't Whistle.
Our story begins on a lovely sunny morning.
It is a lovely sunny morning.
See, I wasn't lying. Daddy Pig, a.k.a. the last person on the planet who still reads a newspaper, is just trying to enjoy some peace and quiet.
I feel like there's some people who still read the newspaper. Come on.
When Peppa interrupts him. Daddy Pig states he is reading the newspaper, but stops short of telling Peppa to leave him the heck alone while he does it. Peppa makes a blunt comment about the weird sound that Daddy Pig is making. Daddy Pig tells Peppa that the sound is called whistling, and then makes the grievous error of recommending to Peppa that she should try it as well, not knowing that this will start a chain reaction of misery for everyone who appears in this episode, with the exception of Mrs. Sheep, which we will cover later. Peppa tries in vain to whistle, but has trouble, which causes Daddy Pig to respond with vague advice about how to whistle. In her next attempt, Peppa fails miserably, leading Daddy Pig to give even more bad whistling advice. Peppa fails once again and begins to get frustrated, claiming that whistling is impossible, even though she just heard Daddy Pig do it a few short moments ago. Peppa, now obsessed with learning how to whistle, proceeds to annoy the snot out of anyone and everyone she can. Her next victim is Mommy Pig, who is clearly hard at work in the kitchen and does not have time for Peppa's nonsense. Peppa asks Mommy Pig if she has the ability to whistle, and Mommy Pig, who apparently has no idea what is going on in her life at all, actually does not know if she has the ability to whistle or not. Regardless of never having tried, Mommy Pig achieves pro-whistling status on her very first try, which only further frustrates Peppa and causes her to make a hurtful and derogatory comment about Mommy Pig's age.
You can whistle because you are old.
Oh!
Thank you, Peppa.
Peppa proceeds to go upstairs so she can burden her brother George with her problems, even though George is already immersed in self-play and clearly would appreciate not being interrupted. Peppa explains the whistling process to George, and much to Peppa's delight, he is also unable to whistle. In a pathetic attempt to console George, Peppa tells him whistling is impossible, like wiggling your ears. George then dashes Peppa's joy against the rocks by flawlessly wiggling his ears on his first try. Peppa, growing more frustrated, devalues George's ear wiggling by saying that whistling is harder, at which point George magically gains the ability to whistle perfectly. This only serves to increase Peppa's frustration, but at least it causes her to leave, which is all George wanted anyway. Peppa, despondent, goes back to annoying Mommy Pig with her whistling problem. Mommy Pig attempts to distract Peppa from her problems by drawing her attention to the cookies she is making, but Peppa's obsession is much too deeply rooted, and this plan fails miserably. Peppa asks if she can call her friend Susie, so she can continue her streak of being a real Debbie Downer. Sick of Peppa's interruptions, Mommy Pig happily dials the phone so Peppa can point her annoyances elsewhere. Susie is clearly in great spirits, but Peppa is too wrapped up in her own issues and proceeds to bring Susie down. Peppa asks Susie if she knows how to whistle, and Peppa is overjoyed to hear that Susie cannot. Susie then reveals that she does not have a complete grasp on what whistling really is anyway, to which Peppa explains the whistling process. Using only Peppa's incomplete and lame explanation, Susie is immediately able to produce a perfect whistle, causing Peppa's rage to boil over as she hangs up on Susie in one of the most savage moments in the entire Peppa Pig series.
Hello, Peppa?
This hang-up officially exonerates Mrs. Sheep from having to endure any of Peppa's misery, woe, and despair. Meanwhile, despite Peppa being distraught over her inability to whistle, everyone else resumes going about their happy daily lives. Mommy Pig brings out the finished cookies, and everyone is eager to partake, except, of course, for Peppa, who is too depressed by one insignificant thing to even consider enjoying the rest of what life has to offer. In her despair, she separates herself from everyone so she can sue and moan over the ruined life she has now given up on. Daddy Pig follows her and asks her, condescendingly, if she has attained the ability to whistle yet. Peppa states that she has given up on ever being able to whistle and doubts whether she will ever be happy again in life at all. Now, Mommy Pig and George come outside as well to turn the tables and interrupt Peppa when she wants to be left alone. Mommy Pig suggests Peppa turn to food to cope with her sorrows by once again all but forcing her to eat a cookie. The cookie being hot, Peppa blows on it to cool it down and accidentally discovers that she can in fact whistle after all. Once again, Peppa is able to live life to its fullest now that she has made this discovery and decides now she can start treating everyone in her life nicely again. All is once again right with the world. So to recap, Peppa discovers she can't whistle, annoys everyone around her about it, gets more and more frustrated as others seem to have a very easy time doing what is, in fact, a very easy task. Peppa has no problems repeatedly shunning family and friends alike as she continues on a downward spiral of sadness until she miraculously discovers that she can whistle. And only then does she give everyone else around her permission to truly be happy, once again proving that Peppa Pig only cares about herself.
Well, I know what the title is about for this is. Peppa Pig is selfish. But anyway, that was pretty good. It's nice to see Roscoe trying out new things because he's told me that he doesn't want to do Peppa Pig YTPs every week. But it was neat to see, and I like it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button away. Leave an initial then to never want to do the recount. But if you disliked it, please tell me what I could do better in the next video or in the future. And bada-bang, boom, bye. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya.